Phoenix, as the Arizona Supreme Court is set to hear oral arguments this Thursday regarding a critical piece of DNA evidence in a 2015 murder case that has been mired in legal battles. The case involves the murder of Allison Feldman, who was found dead in her Scottsdale home over 9 years ago. This case marked the first time familial DNA was used in Arizona to track down a suspect. But the trial of Ian Mitchum remains on hold as the debate over the DNA evidence continues. Background of the case: Allison Feldman, a 31-year-old woman described by her father Harley Feldman as the most kind, helpful person, was brutally murdered in February 2015. The case went cold for 3 years until April 2018, when law enforcement announced the arrest of Ian Mitchum. The arrest was made possible through the use of familial DNA, a groundbreaking tool at the time. "I remember thinking it was phenomenal that Arizona had gone ahead and pushed this forward," said Troy Hillman, a former Phoenix police cold case homicide detective who had advocated for the use of familial DNA in investigations. Familial DNA versus investigative genetic genealogy. Familial DNA searches databases of arrestees and convicted individuals to find potential relatives of the suspect, whereas investigative genetic genealogy mines public genealogy websites like 23andMe. In Mitchum's case, it was his brother, already incarcerated, whose DNA matched as a close relative, leading investigators to Mitchum. Despite the arrest, investigators have struggled to find a direct connection between Allison Feldman and Ian Mitchum. Mitchum has denied the accusations since his initial questioning in 2018. Legal battles over DNA evidence. The trial has been delayed due to ongoing legal battles over the admissibility of the DNA evidence. Initially, a judge ruled that Mitchum's DNA sample, collected during an unrelated DI case, could not be used as evidence. However, this decision was later overturned by an appeals court. The Arizona Supreme Court will now hear oral arguments from both sides, each allotted 20 minutes to present their case. Mitchum's attorney, Jeffrey Kirkler, emphasized the importance of this decision, stating, "The Fourth Amendment and Article 2 Section 8 of the Arizona Constitution cannot be chipped away. We all have the right to be free from government overreach into the most private areas of our lives." The Arizona Supreme Court's decision in this case either will ensure our individual rights or deteriorate them. The human impact. Harley Feldman, Allison's father, has been vocal about the impact of his daughter's murder on the family. "When you lose a child, you've lost your future, and there's no way to get that back," he said. Harley continues to honor his daughter's memory by serving with the Parents of Murdered Children organization, finding solace in giving back to the community. "My wife won't go to court. She has a very difficult time with these issues, but I'll be there," Harley said, hoping for a resolution before the end of the year. He expressed his commitment to honoring Allison's legacy, stating, "She would tell us to carry on. I know the way she thinks, and she would be pleased with what I've done." What's next? The Arizona Supreme Court's decision on the admissibility of the DNA evidence will be crucial in determining whether Mitchum's trial can proceed. The ruling could set a significant precedent for the use of DNA evidence in future cases, balancing the need for effective law enforcement tools with the protection of individual constitutional rights. As the Feldman family and the broader community await the court's decision, the case continues to highlight the emotional and legal complexities involved in seeking justice for victims of violent crimes. For more updates on this case and other legal news, stay tuned.